We're celebrating the 10th year of the program, and we're also celebrating that we have been able to remain true to our original vision, which is to graduate change agents that are courageously improving schools and urban communities, and that we have stayed also with matching the demographics of urban schools, which has not been easy to do in a university setting.
Why is the urban cohort necessary? I think that it is necessary because we need to be able to bring forth the group of folks who are prepared to go in and work in our urban schools. And I don't think that there's any other program that could have done this as well as this program.
The very reason why the program is so necessary is because we need urban change agents who can affect students on a mass level, on a macro level at the same time.
You know, there's a lot of barriers out there that make it difficult for changes to happen, and if things aren't promoted through programs like this, if the right people aren't built up and they get in the right positions to make some changes happen, they're not going to happen.
Urban cohorts are necessary because the state is wonderfully diverse, and we need to do better outreach, we need to do better retention, we need to do better recruitment. And with an urban cohort, we have the skills and the people that are committed to making a diverse community a highly respected and important and essential component of the state.
We're in our third year. Somos los Jaguares. Let's see, I'm going to find a good page. We are graduating our first class. We're a K-8 charter school, and this is our very first class. Kids that are coming out of our program feel like they have choices, and parents feel empowered, and I think that's what the urban cohort sets us up to do, is to really go into schools and feel that that we can be the agents of change.
We are extremely proud of all of our graduates, and even more than that, they give us hope because they are still willing to do what they know is right, even when it's hard. And all of the urban graduates have learned to be strategic, to be highly skilled, and to keep a commitment to urban schools and communities. And most importantly, that they're willing to advocate for students and families and communities that may not be able to advocate for themselves.
I think that as far as the piece of the program that was the most memorable, I think it's the conference. I think that the conference is kind of like the accumulation of everything that you've learned, everything that you've worked really hard at, and it's come to fruition. It's like, in practice. You learn all this stuff in theory, and it's all in the classroom, and now we're doing it out here in practice.
So this is why we're doing what we're doing. We want the best education for all of our children. And our former Secretary of Education, Dr. Page, says that excellence without equity is not excellence. And we know that we must provide an equitable learning opportunity for all of our children.
I took away from this conference, this is a heartfelt, this is a community, this is a movement. This is something that should be done everywhere in the world because it's real. They're not going to sugarcoat anything. It is what it is, and you have to face yourself. You have to deal with yourself, and you have to deal with differences, and you have to deal with similarities. And I think it's a very challenging course, and I think as a person, as a leader, I'm going to grow to be somebody that I was destined to be.
The thing that I've gained the most, I think, were the relationships with the folks who were in the program. It's never ending. I know it'll be there for the rest of my life. The support system that I have in place now, if I have a problem, if I have a question, if I need someone just to lean on, then I can turn to these people. And this is unlike any other experience I've ever had, from the days of the BA to my doctoral program now, through teaching credential. I've established the most powerful relationships in this program.
We are making it happen for all children, and I'm doing all that I can with the support of the faculty and staff who are believers in all children and graduates from this cohort whom I've had the blessing and the privilege to hire in our district. We're making a difference, and several of them are sitting out in the audience today, members of this cohort who are also members of the Lodi School District. And because of individuals like them, we are going to make it happen for our children.
Urban